Good morning, new year, new me, or at least new microphone and camera. The GoPro was dying on our last video and I decided, let's invest in this thing. Bought 2 lav mics and a brand new camera. Now, I don't know how it's going to work yet. This video is going to be the first test of all this, so it may be a bit messy. This is tourdemeuse and we're going to Dinant in Belgium, which is supposed to be rather pretty. It's a grey Monday morning and I'm on my way to Joep. Let's see how he fares.
Well, hello, YouTube.
He's got his lunch. The man has his lunch.
I guess I'm ready for this.
So we did actually record one of those intros while driving and we found out there was no sound. Apparently the microphone was iffy and we only found that out after a couple of edits. So the rest of this video was fine. Let's hope the future ones are as well. Suffice to say, we got another microphone, so enjoy the B-roll we shot to put over this intro, because that's all we have.
Dans la vallée de Dinant. Bienvenue.
Très pittoresque. We're almost there. That's a drop. Is that the river Maas?
Ah oui?
Ah oui! We already found it. This is a good sign.
All the highlights in one shot. Spoilers, people.
Spoilers for us as well. This is awesome. Well, good luck, that truck. We're on a square. There's some really cool buildings behind us. Joep's also square. Look at that. It's a very weird parking spot, but it's free. We are parked right there. And Joep is going to get the walk and get us going. Where are we going, Joep?
To Dinant. Now we actually are in Dinant, but on the outskirts. I think it's a 10-minute walk to the center, but that's also not where we start. We start at the other side of Meuse, and then we're going to climb some mountains. And I actually don't know what to expect, so bear with us.
What he said.
Man, this walk sucks.
You mean sex? It's very clear from the smell that that's exactly what people did here. I'm not sure if I should be proud of them or worried.
This is not even the walk, but it's damn pretty. Our walk starts around there somewhere. So
this is the walk to the walk. We just walked past the street and we saw that awesome building there. You've just googled it. It is the Court of Justice of Dinant, I presume.
It is. Saxophones! That's not why we're here, but it's a very important part of this region. Adolf Sax, he's the inventor of the saxophone. He had a musical shop and I think also a workshop. And he's the guy that came up with these things. We're gonna make the walk on both sides of the river. So we actually going to walk on to the Meuse side. We're gonna see the mountain side. We're going to see a war memorial, we're going to see all this prettiness that's behind me. And there is somewhere, if you smell right, you can smell it. Stijn, do you smell it?
Oh yeah.
Abbaye de Leffe, that means that the Leffe brewery is near. But that's for later, when the sun is setting and it's going to be dark and we are going to be really thirsty.
Ooh, a tunnel. The climbing, it has begun, because we're actually going to climb those steep mountains you just saw. Obviously not like that. We're going to wiggle a bit, but yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle.
This is going to be a workout. Oh, we are off-road. It's actually a really pretty building, but there's no way of making it look pretty on video because of all this. This is a school. Imagine having to do that climb. Well, you haven't seen us do it, but that's quite the climb to get to school. So yeah.
It's higher education, I think.
They specify that this walk is not for strollers. Yes. Oh. This is proper mountaineering almost. We need ticks. Yeah, Maas Mechelen was heavy. This is a very different experience altogether though. You got this, Joep?
Almost. Oop. Yeah, man, okay. This is...
Oh, level! Fun. I think we've achieved something here. I think this is mountain bike territory. Gotta be careful here, because they usually don't have bells and they're fast. I wish I was filming, but Joep just grabbed that tree there in order to save himself, and you can still, and I hope I'm gonna make this, you can still see the remains of his almost fall right there. Are you okay there, Joep?
No.
Okay, I will try to not do the same. I have been warned. Hold fast. Oh. You definitely can't trust your feet or your shoes here. You're gonna have to trust the trees and the leaves. I'm taking a completely different route because there's leaves here. I don't trust the mud. Meanwhile, the Belgians are amused because we can't walk. We know how to do dangerous stairs. We don't know how to do hills or mountains. Usually I'm the one falling every 2 seconds. Oh, yeah. Where's the water?
Beer! Is it actually a cycling pad or is it forbidden, prohibited for cycling?
I would recommend you take that kind of suggestion from the Belgian government, because that is not walkable, let alone cyclable. It's a tiny little chapel from 1804. That's where you pay. It's a piggy bank. There's a game called GeoGuessr where you get dropped in Google Maps and then you have to pinpoint on the map where you are, and I play it a lot. I actually even pay for it, it's worth it. And as soon as you get dropped somewhere, you have this impression that you already know which country you ish are once you've done it a lot. If they had dropped me here, I would have absolutely not said I'm in Belgium. I would have been absolutely certain I would have been deep into France, but it's not, it's still Belgium. It's pretty.
C'est vrai.
And there's sheep. Let's go check out the sheep. No? You found a chicken. I found a goat. It's kind of hard to convey this in a video, but this walk has been so interesting so far that we've walked 2 out of our 11 kilometers. Because we keep stopping, taking photos, looking around, being amazed about things. It's a good walk, this. Link in the description. Joep, I'm sorry to say, it's the end of the road for us.
Still here.
Yeah, nothing changed. The dead end road turned into a forest road, and a rather pretty one at that, albeit treacherous. Joep, be careful. Stijn, also be careful. How mountain village-esque is this?
We're actually not in Dinant anymore, but we are in Bouvigne-sur-Meuse. We're going to see 3 villages on this walk. One Dinant that we already been to and also go back. Bouvigne-sur-Meuse and Leffe. Bouvigne-sur-Meuse, it's really close. We only walked one mountain or one hill to get here, but there was a lot of dispute back in the days. Why? This is the border of Namur province. Namur, we were there last time, we saw it, a lot of history in Namur as well. A very important region also for the Netherlands, or the northern part of that region. And the southern part, where Dinant actually starts, it's a little bit the gateway to France. If you follow the border of France, it goes like this, and on that exact tip of the border, that's where we're going, that's where Givet is the border region, and actually our tourdemeuse officially ends, at least the Belgian part. French wanted to have this part, but also the Belgian and the Netherlands wanted to have this part. So this was the actual border where a lot of these twists happened. I don't actually know anything about the village besides from this, but it's so amazing. This church, it's beautiful. There's an old fortress. There are actually a lot of fortresses, and if you read into the history and read about all these fights that there were back in the days, I think it's very important for both sides of the mountain. People were defending themselves and their village. Let's just check it out. Stan, are you coming?
On y va! We are detouring because this village is so awesome that we want to have a little stroll before we start following our route again. Everything has character here.
Oh, check the mountain.
Check the mountain. Oh, and there's a beautiful mountain behind the village there. Yeah.
That's actually the other side of the riverbank. The maas is right behind that house that you see at the end of the street.
Well, folks, wish us luck.
Oh.
The view better be worth it. This is properly working out. Are you okay there, Joep?
Yeah.
The view's gonna be worth it though, you can already tell.
Man, this is the most slippery walk since ever.
This walk is quite
What?
Whoa, they're coming. This walk is quite something, but the views are worth it. And we're now very close to those fighter jets with how high we are. Look at it.
I think they're recording the new Top Gun or something.
Oh, we got a top view.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we're not allowed in there, but thank goodness we're allowed up there. Joep is conquering his fear of heights there. I love how there's a sign saying you can't walk there, but they let you stand here.
Oh my god.
Even I find this a bad idea, I'm not gonna lie. Don't slip.
Well, hello from my tiny little castle on top of the hill with the viewpoint that you just saw. Just a very quick story about the name Dinant. It's actually been given to the city by the Celts. They actually called it Deus Nante, what means Valley of the Gods. And Stan and I are pretty convinced that the view was at least as pretty as we have it today. So, Celts, you were more than right about this.
All of that climbing, all of the history, all the Neanderthals. And what do you find? A cul-de-sac or a parking lot or whatever it is, but cars can get here. That ruin is literally behind us. We were there half a minute ago, so apparently we took the hard road. Why did we take the hard road?
Because life is hard.
The correct answer was for our viewers' entertainment, of course. Chain your dog, the flock is roaming free. The flock is there. It's a flock. That's a nice garden to have. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to enter here, but it is Georgia's. We found a little graveyard. Also very French looking. The names help. Pierre Jean, Aimant Dufour, Madame Louis Tironnette,
Roger Liégeois.
Liégeois. Joep has found La Meuse.
Et voilà.
Voilà. Valou. To our right, the railroad, which I think also is the train to Liège, isn't it?
Yes.
This appears to be a theme. The other direction. I still have zero sense of direction. If you'd asked me, Liège would be there, but apparently it's right behind us.
You made that mistake already in our Maastricht video and everybody noticed, so
Except
be careful.
me. I make the same mistake again and again and again. Joep has done some mud sliding and he's now cleaning his shoes in the river Meuse, in the river Maas.
More beer! More beer!
Oh, Cine and Leffe, both on one sign. Well, one's 18 kilometers. I think we got this. Bye, Joep! I think Joep's gonna go past Leffe. I'll just go there then, okay? We're trying to plan how we're gonna do this walk because it's taking us there to the Leffe brewery and then over the hill and back. And the question is now, until when is the Leffe brewery open? And should we do the hill first or the Leffe first? Or should we maybe skip the hill because it's too long and it will be dark?
Or, since it's Monday and it's Belgium
Everything's
and
closed.
it's February, everything in Belgium is closed.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a bad luck either way.
Stick around to find out. Joep just said it's a very happy lock. Have a look. Let's see what's so happy about this lock. So far it looks like a lock. Oh yeah. Yep. It's extremely cheerful. Choo choo, motherfucker.
Mayo chocola.
No chocolate. And to show you people that we're not being completely stupid about this. Haha,
Hello.
I now have a backpack full of beers. So, as it turns out, the Leffe brewery is closed because it's Monday. So we decided to do it differently today. And we also didn't get Leffe because you can get that in the Netherlands, but we got something a little more special. Watch our Liège video for good memories. Joep, you're slightly better at being French than I am. Because I don't think pretzels are particularly French, are they?
No.
I think they're German, aren't they? Not
Oui.
sure. Oui. Yeah. I knew there was something right about today.
It's gonna be a long walk, Stijn.
Oh boy! You know what's more challenging than going uphill? Going uphill with a kilo of beer in your backpack. That's more than a kilo. 1.5 kilos of beer in your backpack. You really notice that difference, actually. Oh, that's just the beer. There's also the glass. It's probably like 2.5 kilos. Woo-hoo-hoo. At least my water's out of the backpack. Still holding it, but hey, it's a start. We slightly messed up. We thought there was going to be something interesting here, but it turns out it's just this on the side of where we just walked, and then back down again. We thought we were going to go to the other side of this hill, but turns out we don't. So this is not the most interesting bit, but hey, burning calories is never bad, I guess. Cheerio! You've just discovered that that's actually a path. Ooh, I appreciate the adventuring, but you also discovered there's a chapel or a rock. Really curious what it's going to be, because those two are not the same thing. Is it a chapel? Is it a rock? I see a perfectly good tree to sit on. I am a walking fridge. Fetch the beer, Joep. I'm gonna warn you, I may be cool, but those beers aren't.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh! We came prepared. I always come prepared. I always have that open. It's not a particularly good opener, but...
That's what he said.
But... it opens.
It squirts.
Thank you so much. Local beer. We saw it on the sign. Are you managing? Aha.
Oh my god. People.
Chante.
Stijn, what just happened?
We ran out of battery.
Lucky enough, we still have it here.
People, chantez
Chante.
tout le tour
À votre santé.
de Meuse. Actually, tourdemeuse. Ooh, that's a very interesting beer. It has a zest to it. Woo!
While drinking beer on this mountain next to Leffe and very nearby Ciney, time for some history lesson. As I told you earlier when we were in Dinant, there's a lot of history and it dates back to the early prehistoric age. Fact is that in this area, in one of these caves that are here a lot, they found a jawbone, and what it actually is, and that they didn't know by then, is actually the first remains that people found of the Neanderthals. Neanderthal. Is that actually a word?
That's a word. And the plural of Neanderthal is Neanderthal. It's like sheep.
Good story.
Yes, carry on. Is that all?
This point was the actual point that scientists start to discover about we not being a people of God. Sorry for our holy viewers, but we actually were guano apes back in the days, and then we, at least some people. I see Stijn in the background. He still looks a bit Neanderthal, but no. But this is actually a really interesting detail and a really big turning point in the history of mankind.
It's a Joep with a view. Oh Jesus, this is not easy. Not wheelchair accessible. Unacceptable. Oh, you know, I am sort of making it hard on myself because I'm doing this while holding a GoPro. Sorry, DJI Action 4 and a beer, which is maybe not the easiest way of doing this, but I'm going down. Figuratively, no, literally. Well, depends how you look at it. It's Namur all over again, except this route is made by the Belgian railroad. And you would say they know better than this. But yeah, it's an adventure, that's for sure. I am making sure our beer stays safe. Both the one I'm drinking and the one I'm carrying. The ones I'm carrying. Oh. Yeah, that didn't work out. So, what I want to tell you. Ooh, look at that. There's green in the trees. What I want to tell you, the other beers we bought, are the Elfique ones we found in Liège at Le Potolet some videos ago. Still the best beer I ever had, so we're really happy to find those in the supermarket. We couldn't carry more though, so Joep's still cursing the route.
Fucking hate this tour.
Adventuring is not cursing, Joep. Curse less, adventure more. Oh, I see the problem there. There were some rocks. Joep has found the will to live again, aided by this view, which is lovely. Is this Dinant already? No, it's not yet, right?
No.
It's pretty. Which town is this? Is this that...
Stijn, please watch back the video.
Oh yeah.
Second.
Yeah, I'll do that. I know you told me at some point, but I never listen. I appreciate the greeneries. Spring is definitely in the air, but there's not much to hold on to. Oh my goodness.
Caucasus Mountains all over again.
Which mountains? Caucasus. They seemed easier to access, to be honest. Oh wow. We had a business meeting and we decided that we have just enough time to do this little bit of the trip, which still goes off-road before it gets dark. So let's go. We don't know what we're getting ourselves into.
Oh my God.
Joep is already sorry. And he's now carrying a backpack. It's heavy, isn't it?
Oh.
Unwhole. Joep is continuing because he now has the load.
A door. Check out this.
Is that the tower? Tour de Maximilien.
Whatever that means.
It's the Tower of Maximilien.
Oh really?
Yeah, really. Heart rate off the scale. You're a bit red.
Above par.
Very much above par.
Oh, the citadel is behind you, Stijn.
See, Tadel?
My God.
Let's go. Dear people who complain about Dutch stairs, we do a better job than this, okay? We really do. Even in Amsterdam. Even in the narrow little houses in Amsterdam. This is definitely dangereux. There you go. That's a dangereux tree. Just so you know. And if you thought we could easily walk to the citadel, no we can't. We actually have to go down first and then up again. Because exercise. Yay! Oh. We can definitely take a bus to Dinant here. Or to Dinant. Or the Dinant bus. I prefer Dino bus. You just realized we are where we were supposed to be. We didn't really see the citadel though, did we?
No, but it's still an option.
Aha. The house of Mr. Sucks. And here he is, Mr. Sucks
There
himself.
he is.
Our homeboy.
Sexy motherfucker.
Honk. This still being Belgium, everything, literally everything is closed. Except for apparently one restaurant that you found. Let's see if he's right about that one. What are you finding?
Pizzeria.
Oh, we can get pizza if all else fails.
Okay.
You found the church. And he just says we have no tickets. Do we need tickets? Well done, Joep. Great echo. It appears night has fallen over Dinant. Fermé. Not today. Not today, Joep. Joep suggests leffe.
Everybody's drinking leffe.
What wasn't on the menu was normal leffe in this pub. I should have known, but it didn't say so. So Joep has the normal leffe, and I went for a cappuccino because I didn't want anything fruity or heavy. I will enjoy it.
Cheers.
Also, if you order a cappuccino in Belgium, no, it comes with whipped cream, which I like, but just know it.
Then look outside.
What's that?
My friend. It's the rivermaase or chaperone. Oh, la montagne.
Oh, that looks pretty awesome. Okay, back on the streets. We have found a pizza place that has okay-ish reviews and is okay-ish affordable, and that's okay-ish for us too. This is not where we're going, but sometimes you need to walk to get the picture right, don't we, Joep? Oh yeah. Pap. Joep is doing the socials in the dark. At least his phone emits light. Can you still see us at all? Oh, here's some light. It's a Jupiler sign. You guess who's back from the toilet? Guess what just made it to our table?
Meine Güte.
Are you ready for this? I am indeed. I am very ready for this.
Bon appetit, Stijn.
It's about time. Joep's doing finances while I wait. That was some extremely good pizza, by the way. This was a good choice.
Where were we last time? Maasmechelen.
Maasmechelen. Why?
For my administration.
We're walking in the direction of the river Maas to walk alongside it back to La Voiture. Joop's phone is guiding us. Look, Joop, the people can see us.
Wow, nice.
Not bad.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
We're taking a different route here. Joop's taking the accessible route. Either
Easy
way.
way out.
Either way out. Either way, we're walking on the side of the river Maas back to our car. And the street lights are reflecting in the water. And everything was good. And then there was light.
Howdy.
Howdy, partner. That was good.
Damn, that was very nice.
Dinant is absolutely one of those places in Belgium you should visit. And it's pretty well known because of the whole sax thing as well, but also just because it's saxophone, but also because it's quite a pretty town. But there was so much more than we thought, and we could have definitely spent 2 days there and still made more video, but I'm sure you've seen enough of us for this week.
If you would visit Dinant during springtime,
Good point.
so from April on, and not on a Monday, and everything is open, it definitely takes more than 1 full day. We had to drive for approximately 1.5 hours from Maastricht to Dinant and back, and we did the hike, had a pizza and a beer.
Good pizza.
But
what was
nothing.
that place called? La Bottega. Great pizza. Very friendly.
Nice. But it's a full day. We started at 12 and we finished at, what's the time now? 8:30.
Yeah.
So and we didn't even see anything from the inside. Only the church and the cafe.
Yeah, and the Citadel was closed. Fermé.
So definitely go there.
But make sure you go April and beyond in the summer, starting in April. And make sure you don't go on a Monday, because everything is always closed in Belgium on a Monday. We know this. We keep going on Mondays because fuck that shit. But
because Mondays.
And it's still great. You know, we enjoy the walk, we enjoy the views, and we always manage to get some food and some beer. So who cares?
Yeah, and try to catch some of the history. We also didn't make it to the tourist office, so sorry, Ma, no cards this time. But we will send you the bill of the pizzas, so that's no problem. But
a nicely handwritten bill.
Yeah, there is so much history. What I told you guys, from the Neanderthals to the Celts and the Roman Empire and the First World War, Second World War. Amazing. I really loved it.
It's tough near a river. There's always a lot going on there historically, and it makes it really interesting. Yeah, this was a good one. They're always good, but this was a particularly surprising one, and we didn't get rained on. And you didn't get attacked by a pheasant. What up?
Now what?
I suggest we go to France next week.
But that means it's the end of our tour.
We'll figure something out. See you in 2 weeks on the interwebs.
Cliffhanger.
Woo!
Oh. Bye bye. Ja, die kun je niet naar beneden.
Ja, dat kun je niet naar beneden.